Hey guys, this is KJ48. For this video, Autumn and I tried recording on two separate mics, and it didn't work. The video got out of sync ever so slightly, and because it got out of sync, I started echoing on her mic. So Autumn's going to be really low in this video, and I'm sorry about that. We'll try and figure out a way for us to record on two separate mics, and if we can't figure it out, then we'll just go back to the way we were recording before. So anyway, enjoy the video. What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die Let's Play. Last video, we did a world tour. Today, I'm going to be working on the entrance. I also have a special guest with me today.
Hello, this is Angel's Curse.
And Autumn and I are actually on two separate mics in the same room, so we're having, like, issues with the mic. We think we got it pretty good. If you guys hear echoes or anything strange, please let me know in the comments, and I will, work on fixing that. If you end up enjoying the video, please remember to give it a like. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Alright, so let's get going.
Oh, let's get going.
Alright, so we need to make an entrance over here. I think that's going to be... Yeah, that's the next thing. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do... Oh, really?
Aw,
really?
Baby.
Why you hurt my leg game?
Baby. Why you do that?
I didn't do it myself.
Baby, why you do that?
Alright,
that
so...
was all you.
Let's do a little bit of a walkway up here. Okay.
Actually, it was from when you hurt your leg last video. From the one.
Yeah, I took damage. I didn't hurt my leg, thank God, because I hate that because it makes you really slow. But you know. All right, so we're gonna get building on here. Autumn and I have a couple things we want to talk about. Do you remember what our topics were today? I don't remember.
We were gonna talk about how I beat Breath of the Wild.
Oh, okay, so you beat Breath of the Wild, huh?
I did.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Is it like the best Zelda ever?
It is.
Really, best Zelda ever. Better than Wind Waker.
Yes.
Man, you heard it here first, guys.
It's so good.
That is a statement right there.
Even though Wind Waker's not my favorite. Wind Waker.
Oh, it's not? Okay, because everybody loves Wind Waker.
Wind Waker is a really good one. And it really had a big dynamic. It was very different, very artistically different. But artistically, gameplay-wise, well, I can't say story-wise that I enjoyed Breath of the Wild the most. Because, like, it was very simple. It was very simple for its storyline. And I really like games for their storyline.
See, when Wind Waker came out, I was, like, a young... When did it come out?
2003?
Alright, so I was 26. So as a Nintendo fan for life, I loved all their Zeldas, and you had Ocarina of Time, which looked awesome, and it was like super like realistic and gritty, and I liked that. As a person who grew up on Quentin Tarantino movies, and that was my thing, that was my jam. And then they come out with this freaking cutesy. I'm also not into anime, so this little cutesy cartoon baby Link, like it just drove me nuts, and like. I understand that you guys are probably a lot younger, so it appealed to your nature. See,
for me, like, growing up in the 90s and growing up on Disney animated movies, that was, like, right up my alley. I loved the way the Link looked. Granted, like, Wind Waker Link is probably my favorite Link in terms of just, like, his attitude and, like, his facial expressions.
His facial expressions, yeah, were really good.
Yeah. But my favorite Link is still Ocarina of Time Link, who's also the Majora's Mask Link. So, I really enjoyed that a lot, but, I still love Wind Waker Link. He's really great.
I know you don't remember because you were too young, but what they did was, Nintendo put out a video of their upcoming Zelda title, which was going to be Wind Waker, and it was like a really cool, realistic fight between Link and Ganon. And, like, everyone got excited, and then I see this little, like, baby Link. And, like, not that there's anything wrong with that. And I've grown up since then. Like, I don't, like, it doesn't really matter too much to me anymore. But I just didn't like the whole baby look thing. And especially after the realistic, cool battle they had with Link and Ganon. Like, it was a real letdown for a lot of people.
But I still find that, like, that fight between Ganon and Link at the very end is probably one of the best ones in terms of, like, the Zelda franchise. Except for the one in Ocarina of Time against Ganondorf and Ganon was really cool. But it's still, like, at the very end of Wind Waker, you could just stab Ganondorf in his head with your sword.
Didn't you do that in Ocarina of Time, too? I'm pretty sure the last blow in Ocarina of Time was him jamming that sword into...
not with, like, a jump stab.
No, you're right. It was a forward thrust.
Yeah. See, that's what Wind Waker Wind Waker did. They had Link jump up and like stab his sword.
Another one thing I don't like about Breath of the Wild is it's very anime.
No, it's not.
It's that Link looks
really.
anime as hell.
No,
Are
he
you kidding me?
No, he doesn't.
You're joking, right?
No.
Well, you're wrong.
Not as much. Not as much as Wind Waker did.
He looks really anime. He looks like the guy. He looks like a guy that looks like a girl with the hair and like it's flowing in the wind. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying it's not my cup of tea.
You are.
You know? No, it's just not for
Yes,
me.
you are.
I'm not. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I need something to hold these up. What do you think I should pick? I could pick.
Poles.
Ooh, let's make some wood support beams. That'd be pretty cool.
Poles.
Scrap that.
Grab all that.
Actually, you know what? I don't need to scrap that. That's wasting iron. Let's throw this out. So these things are really cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is pretty cool.
They don't offer any more structural integrity at all. They're just, you know, cool.
There for looks.
They just look cool. All right, so I also need something that's going to go down to the ground. Now, there's a couple things I can use here. I can either use wooden poles, which are kind of small, or I can use, like, pillars, like these wood pillars. I kind of like the wood pillars, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of the same idea, just thicker.
Okay.
12. Okay, let's do that.
But, the more I think about, like, Breath of the Wild, the more I'm like, I really want to go and play it again, because I enjoyed it a lot. I really did. I enjoyed it so...
They got DLC coming out.
I know, and I'm ready for it. That's in, like, June, so...
And then they got more coming out for Christmas.
Yes, I know. What I kind of want to do, though, is get all the amiibos, so I can get all the armor sets. Because you can get, like, the original Link costume, and all the other costumes and stuff like that. Though, they don't have a Fierce Deity Link, which was from Majora's Mask. But you can apparently buy, like, a chip on eBay that does have, like, a code in it for the amiibo for Fierce Deity, and it works. So you can get that set too.
Has anyone you've been watching been talking about the fact that Nintendo canceled? I want to do this. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Canceled the NES Mini? Like,
no.
I'm so confused. Like, they come out with this thing, NES Mini, and it's a huge hit, and they canceled it. And it's gone. Like, I just don't get that. Like, I'm just going to put some right here for now. I don't know what I'm going to use underneath this part, guys. I'm just kind of building this as we go. Yeah, so Breath of the Wild is awesome. If I didn't, like, have so many problems with Nintendo and their YouTube, you know, thing, I would probably be playing it. But, yeah, Breath of the Wild. It does look really good.
I think you'd really enjoy it for its survival.
Yeah, they put a lot of survival stuff in there. I'm all about it.
I know, and it just sucks that, like, that thing is really just not for, like, not, their YouTube policies are not good for you.
Nope.
So.
Nope. Their YouTube policies are absolutely just...
But they're not the only Japanese company that does it.
Really? What other Japanese company has
Atlas.
they have an affiliate program where you have to sign up if you want to put stuff on YouTube?
Well... I don't know if they still have that, though.
Nintendo? Yeah, they do.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Are you 100% positive?
I'm not 100% positive, but I think it's true, though.
I will check later. If they still have it, then I will take back my word. But if they don't have it anymore, then maybe something. You know,
I just got sponsored by the Fun Pimps, and like I know Nintendo's not the Fun Pimps, but still, it's really nice when companies realize, you know, notice what you do, and your value.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm selling a ton of games, but I sell some, and that's better than nothing. And it costs the company $0. That's the kind of stuff you pay people to do, like advertising. So
it's true. It's true. Speaking of which, how did your stream go?
Stream went awesome. I had about 350 people there for most of the night, or most of the afternoon. It was pretty freaking cool, man. It's the best time I've had in a stream in a long time. Awesome. We had people from the forums there. It was hopping. The channel was going so fast. The chat was going so fast I couldn't even keep up.
Oh my goodness! Have to enable slow mode, baby.
I feel like a dick doing that though.
Hey, sometimes you gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Do you know streams that you go to where they only have 350 people and they put slow mode on?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Okay.
I've seen I've seen multiple people put slow mode on.
At 350 people.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will do that then. And it's cool because I can make it so the subs it doesn't affect the subs.
Yeah. By the way, plug in the stream right here. If you want to go see Cage's sponsored streams by the Fun Pimps, those are on Sundays at what time?
Sundays between from 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. I never know when it's standard or daylight, so I always say Eastern time, and they can figure it out.
Well, I'm just thinking from TV. It's like Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, but it's not always like that's what I learned. It's not always standard time.
Really?
It's either standard time, and then when daylight savings time is in effect, it's Eastern daylight time.
Oh.
That's why I don't say it anymore because honestly I never know. Well, I guess
we're not in Eastern. Well,
what starts daylight? The fall or the spring? That's what I don't know.
That's well, you fall back.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't tell me what. You guys, let me know in the comments. What is the fall or the spring? The time that is considered daylight time. You know, like from spring to fall, or I would guess from fall to spring.
I think it's fall into spring.
Fall to spring would be daylight time, and then spring to fall would be standard time. Yeah. Or I could just say Eastern time and not worry about it.
Yeah, but that's something to think about because it's like I'm pretty sure if you fall back during the fall because it's daylight savings time, and then it would be spring forward.
You like the ramp?
Yes, I do. It's very nice.
I'm gonna put some of these on the sides here.
What are you gonna do on the inside, baby?
Nothing. I'm just a little.
You're gonna have it be a mess?
No, I'm not gonna. This is just a way for me to get to my base. This isn't my base. It's not a part of my base. It's just gonna be a way for me to get to my base. I drive the car up here, or the.
Well, your other place is a mess.
Yeah, I'm saying we got to fix that one first. Hopefully, Alpha 16 will be out before that. You know, I have the time to fix anything else.
And you put an extra one in there.
Shut up.
Baby, I'm just saying you put in an extra one.
Shut up, you face!
No! Gotta fix it. Look at it.
I want to do this side here. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about the side. Well, see, the thing is, I don't have a plan for this side part. So I guess I could put the problem is there's no railings that go down on an angle, so I don't think there's any way to make the side part look good. So I'll just leave it alone for now, and I'll think of something later.
Leave it alone. Yay, you fixing it. Yay.
I know. There's no reason to knock it out. It's just bothering. So I want to put this one right here.
What else were we going to talk about? We were going to think about talking about our lives and what we were thinking about doing in terms of like our actual life, right?
Oh, about how we're going to move?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So right now, we're not moving right now, no. But we do want to move, and we're thinking about either buying a double-wide mobile home, because right now we are living in a single-wide, or we're thinking about owning a home, like a physical, like foundation home, not a mobile home. Let us know in the comments. What do you like? If you guys do own homes, what has been your experiences like with buying a home?
And if we buy a home. We're gonna have to move back to Missouri because buying a home in New Jersey is gonna be really expensive, and the property tax is like double.
But we can also get Google Fiber, which means that uploads will come out that much faster.
Yeah. And
also streams would be awesome because the latency will be so great.
Actually, no, that's not really the case with streams, to be honest.
Really?
My streams I could handle way better streaming. The reason I don't do it is because if someone comes into the stream and they can't watch, they have to be able to handle the stream as well. You know what I mean?
No, they can set their quality options.
No, but if I put a stream at like 6,000 kilobytes a second, they're gonna come in and it's just gonna be buffering for them all the time. And if they set the quality options, it'll probably make the stream look like shit. I was told by experienced streamers to not put it too high because of that. Because like a lot of people, they won't know or they'll just leave, and you know, putting it up too high is pointless if people can't handle it.
Well, the uploads will be faster.
Yes.
And that'll be great because I know that, like, it bothers you when you're like, oh, I have to go to work. Let me just put this video up for upload in the morning, and it will be done by the time I get home.
And my uploads take a long time, too, because they're bigger files now. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I started recording in 60 frames a second, so.
Using OBS?
Yes. OBS is ridiculous. It doesn't even, like...
Apparently, you can shoot in 4K in OBS.
Yeah, I don't know if my computer can handle it.
I don't think it can right now, but that's something you can.
It's not really my computer that's the problem. It's the early access games I play.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what did I want to do? I wanted to grab some of these. Yes, some of these. A little bit of these. Maybe a couple of these. No, not those.
What about those? And what about these?
Not those. Not that.
What about this? No.
And some more of these. And we got to get this fire going because I need a lot of iron bars. I think I'm going to put iron bars on both sides of that walkway. I think that could look kind of, I don't know, interesting.
Look kind of cool.
Maybe be a little bit interesting. Who knows? You never know. Crazy
never
things
know.
have been happen. Where was that one I was at before?
I don't know.
It was this one.
Okay. What did people say about our last episode, the world tour?
They loved it. They loved the tour. They loved having you here. It's just,
Did they like our poopy conversation?
Nobody mentioned the poopy conversation. The only people who mentioned it were people who were giving us tips. So a lot of people out there have kids, I guess.
Yeah. I learned that you potty trained earlier.
Yeah, like 3 and a half.
3 and a half, 4, that area. So.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. If you have adult life tips for to-be parents, right now we don't plan on having kids at the second, but when we do have kids, we'd still like tips. If you have any tips, please let us know. Love to know, and I would love to read those comments.
Alright, so how do I want to do this? Yeah, so just wood things going out.
Wood things.
I guess just 2. I should probably build it from this end. Alright, so let's look at what we got here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This has to be 4, so it's gonna be right there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot!
Shoot!
God, that's gonna piss me off.
No!
I don't think there's any... I do not like it.
Aww.
Alright, well, whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and start building this up. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this to get some height.
Unless you fall off.
Alright, now it's got to be up there. Alright, you know what? Let's do this from the other end. I just want to line it up properly.
Poor sweetie pie.
1, 2, 3. We need to leave that there to keep it marked. Alright, so it's going to be like lined up properly. So it's 2 right in the middle, 2 right in the middle, 2 right in the middle. So
By the way,
there.
it's 2100.
That's alright. It's only the hub city. No big deal.
Oh, yeah, no. That's a big deal.
Ain't no thing.
It is a thing.
How far I want this to come out?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll just have to come out to the first mark.
Coming out to the first mark.
Alright, so frame. Was there something else we want to talk about?
Not that I know of. Not that I could think of. I'm just trying to think of what we can talk about. We don't have a lot going on in our lives. Right now it's just work, YouTube, thinking about buying a house.
Yep.
Trying to become financially stable.
That would be welcome.
And also...
Actually, we're pretty financially stable. The thing is with our house, guys, is we want to buy a house, but the thing is, if YouTube like fails, then we're gonna have to get a double wide. If it doesn't, then we could probably get a house and move back to Missouri.
Because you want to be doing YouTube full time. You don't want to be going.
If we move back to Missouri, I'm doing YouTube full time because I got a job right now, but I'm too old. I don't want to find another job. You know. I would just rather do YouTube full time. Plus, if we don't have a kid, having me work would be pointless because childcare is so expensive that you might as well just have one of your parents at home.
Yeah.
Probably save money.
But we would have people like Amanda and my grandma. And my
yeah, but I don't
You don't want to. You don't want to ask.
I don't want
to
burden
help.
people. Yeah, I mean.
It's not a burden. It's really not. That's what family's for, to help you.
Yeah, but then we'd have to be finding babysitters and stuff every day. It's like, nah, forget that. All right, so there we go.
Can I talk about my brother and my sister for a minute?
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Baby.
Sure, God.
Okay. So we found out that my, I don't know if I've ever said this on video or not, but my brother and my sister-in-law are having another kid. And we found out recently that they're having another baby girl. So we'll have 2 nieces in the family now.
That's it. We're gonna have all boys.
No, just one boy. One
all
boy
boys.
or one girl.
4 boys.
No, one is fine. I just want one. That's it.
You're not the boss of me now.
Baby.
You're not the boss of me now.
Sweetie
And you're not so big.
You're gonna get hit with copyright for that.
No, my singing's not good enough to get hit with copyright. Thank you. I appreciate the thought, but... Alright, so what do you think? Does this look pretty good?
I like it. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool.
This just looks a little weird here, but there's not much I can do about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not gonna
just the
line
way
up.
the drawbridge is.
Yep. It's not gonna line up. So, that's not on you. That's on the game.
Yeah, game.
Game.
Thanks, unfun pimps. Am I right?
No.
I got yelled at for that.
Did you?
They're like, don't call them unfun pimps. They're sponsoring you. I'm like, first of all, it's a joke. Second of all, just because they're sponsoring me doesn't mean I'm not going to critique them if I think there's something that needs critiquing. But I wasn't saying that for real. Alrighty.
Yeah, if Cage ever says thanks unfun pimps, it's clearly a joke. It's very much a joke. He's very thankful for fun pimps.
Fun pimps are awesome.
Fun pimps are...
And I'm not just saying it because they sponsor me. I've been saying that forever.
Yeah. They provided you with your favorite game in the entire world. Right?
As of right now, yes.
As of right now. If it wasn't this game, what would it be?
You won't like the answer.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. Can I say it?
Sure.
It's EverQuest.
EverQuest 2.
It's EverQuest 2.
I played EverQuest 2 for 5 years straight.
Yep.
Like, 5 years straight. Nothing else. I couldn't even calculate. You know, people calculate, like, how much their game time, and they calculate it in
hours.
In hours. I calculate mine in years. I don't need bullets for this damn thing. Did I misplace them, or am I just not seeing them? I don't see any. Gosh darn it. I gotta make some bullets,
Can I
man.
talk about what you would be in a D&D character?
Sure.
So, my friends and I took a personality quiz to find out what kind of D&D characters we would be if somebody were to create us in a D&D campaign, because we've been doing D&D lately. I found out that I was going to be a halfling bard. And my friend Katie, who typed in the comments frequently, would be a half-elf warlord. One of our other friends, a half-elf rogue, and my friend Gabby being a human druid. So I asked Cage, like, hey, what do you think that you would be if you were a D&D character? And he's like, human. Like, no matter what, he would be a human. That's what he always plays in fantasy.
Those tests are biased.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. They're based on personality.
No, they're based on stupid.
No. Cage got a gnome. He got a gnome ranger. It's just like, what is this? But if you were to make a character, what would you make?
Depends on the game.
I know you would have been a human.
You mean in D&D? Like,
yeah.
if I was gonna play with you and your nerdy friends?
See,
What?
this is what you always
What?
do. You always call us nerdy.
I know. I love nerds. They're the best. What? Who doesn't love nerds?
It's true.
Nerd.
Nerd. But
It's not like the 80s when calling someone a nerd was an insult.
that's kind of why I'm thankful for how, like, society is now, because people just don't give a fuck on what people say. Or at least, if you do, you shouldn't.
Being a nerd is cool these days. When I was in school, it was terrible. It used to get you beat up. Well, not beat. I never got beat up, but made fun of.
Yeah, you didn't like sports, like watching MTV.
I liked MTV.
No, I'm saying if you didn't like sports and you didn't like watching MTV and stuff like that, you were just considered like, oh, she's weird, or oh, he's weird. They're not like everybody else. Like, we shouldn't talk to them. Because even like when I was in school, I didn't like that kind of
Let's face it, kids are stupid.
Kids are stupid. Well, sort of. Sort of. But anyway. If you were to make a character for D&D, what would you make?
Okay, so for D&D, I don't know, because you guys only have like 4 levels and like 4 hit points and stuff. That's like, I don't know.
Granted, we don't like the way that our D&D setup is, like how we're having to play D&D is so limiting.
Yeah.
We play on a website called Fabletop, and it limits you on how much HP that you're able to
Yeah, it's like you guys are like low level, like crappy stuff.
Yeah, because if we were actually playing D&D, then it would be different. But what would you make?
Probably a half-elf ranger. How about that?
Half-elf ranger?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go human?
No, half-elf's cool. I mean, it's like, you know, you're part elf. Elves are pretty cool, and you're part human, and humans are pretty cool.
My
so.
druid's a half-elf.
There you go.
Yeah, we were meant to be, baby.
But you're a druid.
So?
Ain't no ranger can got no druid. And now
Really?
now you're a dragon.
No, I'm not a dragon right now. I made another character.
Thank God.
No.
She wanted to be a dragon bard.
I
A
know.
dragon sitting on a chair in a tavern, like strumming a guitar. Like, what kind of crazy...
That's still my character. Why? Why is that so hard for you to grasp? It's a fantasy world.
Yeah, but...
It's a fantasy world!
There's got to be limits.
Really? There has to be limits.
Yes.
A dragonborn bard is not a common thing.
Nope.
Even though people draw pictures about it.
Nope.
Nope. I find your opinion to be wrong.
The opinions can't be wrong.
Yes, they can.
Really can't.
Yours can. Mine can't.
That's not very fair. I'm going to start this one too. Alright guys, we're going to call this one here. Let us know in the comments how the voices sounded. Did you hear any echo at all? Because we are getting picked up on each other's mics because we did a test. But the thing is, it's so synced up that you can't tell. So, you know.
Let us know in the comments whether or not you hear echoing.
If it's a problem for you.
Yeah. If you hear echoing, let us know. If it's a problem, let us know. Or tell us how great it sounds.
Okay. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I'll see you next time. Till then, take it easy.
Bye everybody.